Hello, and welcome back to another programming session. We are doing here a simple C# backend, and we are trying to use HTMX as a frontend because HTMX is a really simple frontend, uh, simple than simpler than React and Angular and all of that other frameworks. So yeah, we are trying to use it. And now what we have till now, I can show you I can show you right now. So we run the .NET application. We go to that address, localhost. Uh, and yes, we have a really ugly and simple page, right? Because we are most focused right now to complete just the basics of our API, which is the CRUD. I don't know how to say it. In English. I think it's CRUD, right? Create, read, update, and delete. So we are doing these methods for one specific entity uh, of our application, right? Which is this one right here. It's an institution, which has an ID, a name, and abbreviation. And we are using SQLite database. It's a local database, really fast, right? And we have right now 5 tables, which one of them is the institution database, and we can look inside it and see all the institutions that we have. So we can actually check if the institution, we have get list and get by ID, and we can insert one institution as well. So if we do get list here, we are retrieving, we are receiving the list of institution, of course, of the table here. And we can add, I will try to add another one, like new one, which it has the info abbreviation. If I can post here, and then I get list again, you see that is persisted inside the database, right? Okay. Uh, so we have this get by ID, which is hard coded for now. Let me close this. It's hard coded here inside our frontend. It is returned in the institution number with ID 5, not number 5, with ID 5. So if we click here, we get this one. This is the institution with ID number 5. So we have get by ID, we have get list, we have create, right? Create, read. We have to create now the update and the delete methods, right? So let's try to do that in this stream. And in the next one, if we achieve to do that in this stream, the next stream we can focus more in the front end, which is terrible right now, but it will get better. Okay? Yeah. So we can start. Okay. Okay, we have two gets, actually 3 get requests, one for the index file, another one to get the list of institutions, another one to get institution by ID, and a post method for inserting the institution, right? Okay, so we can add, oh, come on, what's happening? What is that? No, let me quit again and enter it again. Okay, I don't have any LSP configured. That's fine, but it's not so fine because we don't have any autocompletion and anything like that. We have just syntax highlighting. But I think, oh, it's trying to connect to Copilot. I have this. No, no. I can actually disable that from the initialization here. And we might as well do like disable here right now. Okay, so no more Copilot. I don't want it. And yeah, okay. So let's do the update route. So I think snap, but I don't know if it exists. But we can see it's but instituição is the route, right? The route is the same, but the verb is different. Instead of get or post, it's a but. And we get from form. Remember that we are dealing with HTML, not with JSON. So we get everything from form, no, not from body, from form. Um, we want from form a string containing the name, and as well from form another string containing the abbreviation. Yes, so we have to do it like that here, like that. Yes. Okay. Let's check first if this but route is working, right? Let's just console write line check to check if everything is okay. But is working. Okay. But is working. So let's try to run it here, and we can do side by side. Oh, it's failed. It already failed. It didn't compile. So okay, it's close parentheses expected. 4. Oh yes, here. No, actually, this parenthesis here. What? Oh, we don't have this one. And this one is from that one. Yeah. Okay. So let's save it and try to compile again. No, still 54. 54. That's strange. That's really strange because this parenthesis here closes this one that's open. This one has its pair and that one as well. So every parenthesis here is opening and closing properly. Come on. Let's try to comment everything and see if it compiles. It does. So that's weird, right? Let's just do that. Okay. Yes. Let's compile. Let's do that. Okay, we can test the route now. That's interesting. Oh, no. Actually, we have to add another button for the put. Post, I will add another one here to call the put endpoint. Let's do that now. Here, index, not here anymore because I closed it. Okay. So we have this button here. I will add another one with put the same route, and this is put. I call it update, and this I'll call it create. Yes. But to update, we have to have the ID, but okay, we will deal with that later. Let's just see if the route is working. Okay, so I will update it. Yes, you see? But it's working. Okay, so the route it's working, right? So let's implement its logic. Okay, we can try to do just one by one from form string name. There's no parentheses, additional parentheses here. Let's see. Yes, it builds, and I expect nothing because I will do like I want to print the name like so. So yes. So now I expect to see the name here when I modify here. Test, date, error. Invalid operation exception, but contains all. Oh, it's okay. Yes, it's the anti-forgery thingy that we fixed in the other route. Where is it? Here, that thing here. Just have to put here, and we run everything again. Date, yeah. So it's working. It's getting the variable from the form, from the HTML form. That's perfect, actually. So we do the same thing with sigla abbreviation. Here, like that, and this is sigla. Okay, but now we also want the ID of the institution that we want to modify, right? And this ID is we get this ID from, not from form, from query. Query is an integer ID. Why do I know that it's an integer? Because in the database, if I open it again, the type of the ID is integer. So that's why. And yeah, and now we want to do some things here. First of all, we might want to check the values. But name and sigla, there's no, it's not like an email field, right? That we have to check for some values, like if it has a @ symbol and something like that. But we can check if the ID exists in the database in the first place, right? So if it not exists, we just return an error to the user saying that this institution not exists in the database, so I cannot modify it. So we can repeat here this. Actually, we have two. We have two options. We can call, which I don't like it. We can call this function here, but it's an anonymous function. No, we can factor it out and call it here, and then we call here as well. But I don't care with the HTML result in this case here. So I won't do that. Maybe I can factor out just this and not the result, right? So yeah, we can try to do that. Like I will do a separate method here. It will be a private one, but yeah, private. It will return what? It's not a list. Let me go back here. ID, yes, I want that one. Like that. Yeah, yes, 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 that's it. I put here and I want to create private. It will return an institution. It can be null, right? Like here. That's the return type. And this is, I don't know, get institution by ID. And I pass the integer ID here, like that. And I just return institution, null or the institution. That's it. Get institution by ID. And here I don't need that anymore. I just call it here. Get. I don't have any auto completion. I keep forgetting that. So copy paste this here. ID. Yes. So if it's no, perfect. Okay. And finally, we can call it here as well. And I'll do the same thing here. And if we pass this if we are at this point here, So we guarantee that we have this institution to modify. So I need to add some parameters, in sigla, which is those two, which will come here. So I can call my update, and I will just copy paste because it's really similar here. It will return not an ID, it will return success or not. And in this case as well, this is misleading, this ID here. So it's not ID, it's success. Yes, good. Success. So the query is different. Query is update what's the name of the table? Institution set name equals, I think it's like that. I think I'm right. Set this and set abbreviation equals abbreviation, right? Or is it end? I think it's a comma. I don't remember. Where ID equals, oh, so I have another parameter here, ID, ID, and here it's at a ID. So it must be it. Yeah, so we are updating in the table, inside the table institution, we are setting the new name and the new abbreviation in the institution where ID equals the ID that we are getting from here. And this is the same here. The message of error or success. Good? I think it's good. I think it is fine. So we can test it. We can test it, right? So let's open again the SQLite viewer, so to speak. Let's open our database. Let's go to all institutions here, and let's modify the first one, the zero, ID 0, which is AAAAA. So how do we do that? We go here in the HTML here, and we have to pass the ID number 0, and that's it, right? So let's see how it goes. Let's run the application. It's running. It's not running. The modified private is not valid for this item. Okay. So let's remove it and run again. Cannot convert from int to string. 56. The name BD does not exist in the current context. Okay. 56, 59. I can just put this here. 56. What is it? 56. Argument 2. Cannot put. Okay. Oh, because I'm passing a string. Like, okay. In the HTML here, this is a string. This 0 here is a string. Interesting. So maybe, just maybe, we can do like string. This is terrible, actually, because no, here it's an integer and it works. It was supposed to work here. So what's happening? What's happening? This is an integer ID. Yes, it is. Oh, because the dictionary just accepts string and string, and this is an int. Which line? It's saying yes, 56. Yes, am I dumb? I'm really dumb. Yeah, because I was looking in the wrong place. So it's like that. Two string. Now it will work. Yeah. Oh, there's another one. BD does not exist. 59. 59. BD. Oh yes, because I did it initialize the library. So it should work now. Yeah. So let's do our test. Can you see? Yes, you can. Yeah, yeah. So let's refresh this. Okay. So we expect to see this changing, right? The name will be first one. And the sigla, the abbreviation will be FO, first one. Update, and we get an error. Required parent was not provided from query string. No? Really? It's not provided by query string. No. Oh, because it's not from query, it's from route. I'm an idiot. Here, query from query is when we have something like this. Test equal something. So this variable test is from query after the interrogation sign here, question mark. But if it's before it, it's part of the route. So it's from route. And that's it. Good. Refresh again. It's not necessary, but yeah. First one, FO. Update. Here. Success. You see success. Let's refresh here and first one. Good. So it is really easy. Easy, really easy. So where this here is coming from? Oh, I was debugging last stream, so I can check this out. Let's see another console right line no, that's okay. There's an error message, it's okay, okay. We will deal with errors more thoroughly later. Good. So we have our update working. Now we just need our delete route. So we can have everything from the CRUD, yeah, from our CRUD map. Need And delete, we just need the ID. I will just copy everything because it's easier to modify than to write everything from the scratch. Delete, I'm lazy, yes. So again, the verb is different, but the route is the same. And we just need the ID, just that. We don't need anything else, right? And yeah, so just have to initialize the connection, and we can check if the institution exists, blah, blah, blah. We don't have any parameters or any parameters. We just execute the query and returns the result. So I will copy it here. And I will just change here, delete institution where ID equals ID, and that's it. We don't have any parameters to pass, so here is no. I have to do more. It's not everything is Portuguese, right? The error messages and everything. Maybe I should change to English in a later stage because this is not inserting. This is updating. Error updating values. And here is error deleting. And I put English here, but Portuguese. Atualizing. Good. Good, 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 good. That's it. I think it's implemented already. Very simple, huh? Let's add a button to delete. I'll do a line break here and put a button like that. Yes. And the method is delete. And here is the delete. And let's delete the first one. Yeah, why not? The 0 one. I don't like a database list beginning with 0. I like it beginning with 1. Because. Just because. So let's try to do that. Let's test it. Let's compile again. I hope there's no errors. There's no errors. That's good. So let's refresh and we see the delete button. And we can get the list. And here you can see the first one, right? And I click here delete and we have an error. A syntax error, probably with the SQL query, the SQL string. Delete from institution, I think. Right? Let's clean that. Let's try again. No. Parameters, an unhandled exception. Must add values for the following parameters. What? What? Why? No query delete from institution. Where ID equals ID. Oh, there is a parameter here. Of course. I think I'm already tired. Yes, I work on this. So let's add this here. Okay, now we're talking. Now we're talking. Now we're talking. Good. pass again. Let's try again. Error again. An exception must add values for the. I just did. I forgot to save. Did I forget to save? Did I forget to save? Did I? No, no, I forget. I forgot to pass. Here. Far. Good. Let's do it again. I'm just streaming for 30, 40 minutes. And I am already doing silly mistakes. So, okay, success. So if I get the list, again, this one should not be present. And that is yes. So it works. It really works. We have our CRUD complete. We have completed our CRUD, but we can improve some things. We can improve some things like I don't like it. I don't like uh, when everything I do it replaces. You see, if I get the list, it will replace the button with the result. We need to improve. We need to improve this behavior of replacing the button with the result, right? I think that it's easy to implement because we are saying here, for instance, when we click here in the get list, this one, get list, it will replace the outer HTML, which I think is everything here, with the result. We can try actually. There's another option that is inner HTML. And my guess is it will replace here what is inside the text. So the name of the button will be the list of institutions, the table containing the list of institutions. And I'm really curious how to see how that will work. So let's check that. Okay, just refreshing to get the new index that we just modified. Yeah, that's really interesting. Yeah, so we have full control. You see that's it's a really nice thing in HTMX. We have not full control, but we have a lot of control. Let's just check here what we can do. I think we can replace a div. We do we call a div a name with the ID, right? The ID property, and we can replace a div. I think it's a really simple way to do that. Like, let's see, swap outer. Maybe if I look for HX swap here, maybe we can have the list. Yes, yes. Inner outer text content. Replace the text content of the target element without parsing the response. That's interesting. Hmm. Okay, we can print the HTML if we want. Okay. So I think we have a target. Yeah. We have HX target. Oops, sorry. HX target like that. Yes, we have. Yes, I was talking about that. Yeah. Yes. Good. We can do that. We can do like, come on, let's do that. Yeah. We can do like um not swap but target what? Target. And the name of the ID. I will put list. Institution list. Institution list. And it will be below the button. Yeah, let's put a break maybe. And just put a div. And the ID of the div is inst list, right? And yeah, we need actually the swap because the target will replace the inner HTML of that um, target inner HTML. And yeah, I think that's it. Situation int the target gets to the route situation. The target is inst list, and we are swapping the inner HTML of this div, which is the content, right? Of the between the text of the text. I don't know. And we just have modified the index page, so we don't need to recompile. We just need to refresh here. And now that's perfect. You see? Perfect. That's really nice. And get my ID, you see it's fixed as well. It's fixed. I want to select the ID here, like passing by from a form like that. Let's do that. Let's do that. We are little by little improving and learning how everything works. So I want to change the get by ID. Get by ID, this one. So I will, if I want to put input with the ID number, input, little ID, remember, input, this is ID. Input without a line break, and the button it will be in the side of it. I need to encapsulate this or wrap this with form tag, form tag. Come on, form, yes. So I can capture, because when this button is, yes, like here, everything is inside, right? So I can call from form in this get route, and this will be the ID. How can I? That's interesting. How can I put the ID here? I just did here, right? Oh, but it's hard coded as well. So, okay, maybe let's just try. Huh? Let's just try. I will do like that. I do. I don't know. I think it won't work, but I'll try anyway. We are just learning, right? So let's see what goes wrong. I refresh it. Yes, it's name, not name. It's ID. ID. Let's refresh. Yes, get ID. One. It's return the list. If ID. 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 Let's see. That's weird, but yeah, whatever. One. It's return the list. Why it's return the list? Because it doesn't understand that and it's calling that route, right? So it replaces the button with the content of this uh, route, which is the list. So we have to learn in HTMX how to put a variable inside this htpost thing. Okay, site.htmx.org. Um, let's see if we have some examples. Account email use is hard coded here. Swap strategy. The hx post attribute recalls an element to issue a post, okay, to the specified URL, which is this one, and swap the HTML to the DOM using swap strategy. This example will cause both creation post and swap to HTML to the inner. Oh, the default one is inner HTML. Oh, okay, so maybe I can just remove this here. If I understand correctly, the default swap is inner. So if I refresh here and do the get list, yeah, it just works. Good to know. Let me close this. htpost is not inherited. You can control the target of the swap, okay? You can control the swap strategy, okay? You can control the event trigger that requests with the H trigger. You can control the data submitted by the request variable up here, okay? Parameters. It's a lot of text to read. Let's try to skim. Confirm request using events. Delete your account. Okay, we can confirm, right? But I want a variable. Slash blog search name search placeholder type search name post trigger target indicator. WebSocket no. Uh, mm, not cores. Headers, no, I don't want to pass in headers. Response headers, no. Request order of operations, validation, animation, no, no. Swapping, no, it's not swapping. Debugging, come on, not one example with another thing here, with a variable there. On, allows the embedding of inline script. Okay. No. Web components caching. No. Come on, it should be simple to do that. Yeah. So yeah. No. Verb. Okay, let's read here. First HTML. First, let's take a look at the anchor. It's a get. Yes. Okay. It's going to click. Okay. Yeah. Any elements now, just anchors and forms can issue a HTTP request. Yeah, this is the fundamentals of HTMX. Now, any event, not just clicks or customers, can trigger requests. Now, any HTTP can be used. Any element, not just entire window, can be target. Yes, that's really nice. Note that when you use HTMX on the server side, typically showing with HTML, not JSON. Yes, we are doing that. We are responding with HTML tags, not tags, but response, right? HTML format here, not JSON. Okay, tell me something new. Please answer my question. Yes. This is HTMX in a nutshell. No, I want. Oh, come on. I was reading it. I was in the wrong place. It's here. Come on. Post. Oh, because I went here, parameters. It's just a small session. It's just this. Oh my god. And then an element can cause a request to include its value. Okay, by default, any element that causes a request will include its value if it has one. If the element is a form, it will include the values of all inputs with it. Okay, so it's different. It's so I think I understand. We have to think differently in this case because we are using HTMX. So what I understand, this route of deletion, not deletion, to call my API, to call my API using HTMX in this situation here. I don't do like that. I think I do like that. And it will be the same as the list, but I can check for an ID variable. If it is present, I return just the ID. If it's not, I return all the list. This is really bad because it doesn't follow some patterns uh, of the REST API, right? But maybe we can circumvent that somehow. Let's see more examples. Let's try to dig a little bit more before doing anything more radical. Examples. Let's see. Um, delete row. Delete row. it uses some, oh, this is CSS. Here, come on, it's hard coded. It's hard coded. Okay, I think I see. What we can do is it's actually okay. Bear with me. We can do here. We are retrieving. We have a list of institutions. I can and I the backend returns that. So I can construct it in a way that I can send the ID like that. See, I will add another. Um, I will add another column in the row, and I will call it delete. Delete me, or yeah, delete me. Delete me. It's a yeah, it's a href, href like that with the route here. Instituição, and here I have the ID. I.id like that. But it's not href. It will be hx delete. Delete. See? And I can rerun, recompile. Good. I can refresh. Get this again. Here's the list. Oh, okay. But let's see the elements here. Delete me 1510. Yes, it seems right. It's just in a wrong place. Let's fix that. A lot of foreign key constraint failed. We don't have any foreign key. What are you talking about? Whatever. Let's just fix that. Why it's oh, because yeah, of course, TD. It has to be inside TD. And yes. Okay, let's just see if the table constructs correctly now. Yes. See, I click it in delete me. It's not showing the pointer, the finger pointer, but it's clickable and it's doing what it's supposed to do, I think. It's sending, but we are having this foreign constraint. Oh, it should be something related to where is the delete? Let's just put a console. Not like line. Delete. about, right? About to delete institution number ID. Like that. Let's see if we can see this message before the error appears. Refresh here, get the list, delete me. Yes, about to delete is 1, 5, just to show you. Um, 1, 5, you can see, yes. The next one should be 10, the third one, 10. About to delete is 10. Oh, it worked because we don't have any error. Let me get this again and maybe test this one. It's, oh, you see, not found. Oh my God, yes, it works. It worked. Yes. I don't know why the first one and the second one didn't work. So let's delete this one. Success. That's really nice. Not found. Nice. Not found. That's really nice. It's ugly, but it's nice. It's working, at least. Yeah, but the first one, it's not working. Interesting. Really interesting. Okay, but I'm already streaming for 1 hour, and I think we achieved the objective of today's stream. We have our 2 more routes, right? Just these two that was implemented today. The update and the delete route. Now we have the basics of our backend working: create, read, update, and delete. And we now at the end of the stream already started to work a little bit more on front end, despite it's really ugly yet, but it will get better. It will get better. So thank you for watching, and see you the next time. Bye bye.